This is a vibe right here, folks. This right here. Got my hair cut? What do we think? Nails done, hair done, everything did. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Oh, you fancy, huh? We not vibing today? Wait, why is my mic so loud? The hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not vibing today. Tarrant County shutting down half the voting location today. Really? Unbelievable. Was that really loud for you guys? Making a YouTube video, recommendations for free / copyright music. So I use Epidemic Sound, which is like a subscription and you get their whole database. If you're just doing one, I mean, I would literally just YouTube search copyright free music. I used to do that. You look like you're up to no good slightly. What do you have brewing in the back? A wagon. An absolute wagon. Flaunt it if you got it. You know what I'm saying, chat? I was just watching a video that didn't have normalized audio, so I had my volume all the way up, and then you proceeded to blast my ears out. Really? Yeah, I saw it's in the red, which is kind of bizarre. Guys, I'm already reaching a point. I kind of was going back and looking through my channel because I'm like, holy fuck, what do I do around this time of the year? Like, what do I realized usually nothing. Usually nothing. So, we're doing pretty good on the channel for this time of the year. No. No. Just immediately out right off the rip. By the way, I already have plans this upcoming season for streams on here. We're going to have it be different now. I think I'm just going to have the offside stack up on the screen. What that allows us to do, one of the great benefits of offside is you can just kind of pause. And I've long said I needed something like this. Finally, we got it on offside where you can just pause the box score to get it synced up with you. So we'll sync up the box scores and we'll do like the slightly watch alongs, and we can have like 3 games we're tracking at once. So that's how we're going to do it this year. We're just going to have that screen on. Don't have to worry about, you know, any copyright shit or anything like that. Which, truthfully, we didn't have any problems with at all. this past year. At least I didn't think so. Well, the diff game synced up as well. We all don't have calculators ready available. I think you can sync them all up individually. I'll have to check on that. All right, good start. No, that's a good start. That's a good start. Clump. No, it's a good start. It's a good start. It's good. It's a good start, dude. Oh, there's no M. Okay. Huh. So we have all the letters except one. I think it my talk, my Todd, my Toph. Vitum. Okay, well, hold on. We know there's no I there. So it's probably something O. Huh. Could it be T-O-I? No, that doesn't make any sense. I guess it could be item? Adam? Item? That doesn't seem right. Motif. Wait. I thought I had the F. No. I thought I had F in there. I thought the F was in there. Dude, hey, the music today is good. Cigarette. Interesting. Bodega, taxi cab, subway station. Well, this would be stuff that you would maybe see in New York City. Not sure what the other ones would be.
FD that one up.
Yeah, the game did, because I typed V. And look at your keyboards, guys. V is very close to F. I typed V, the F, and it put V. Ankle bracket. Okay. Honestly, there's a lot of pigeons in New York City. Dead could this be right? Oh my God, it was right. It's kind of funny. Swan boat, goose information. Okay, I thought maybe, goose formation. Jesus, I'm out of it today. I am. Unicycle, pool noodle, cigarette. Pool noodle, cigarette, pretzel rod. They're all kind of foam roller. They're all kind of shaped the same, huh? They're all kind of shaped similarly. Yeah. Long, yeah. Peace sign, goose formation, chevron, angle bracket. God, I'm good. Piano, unicycle, swan boat, sewing machine. Honestly, don't know what this one would be. Things with pedals, oh.
If you want a new game, try Globe. It's very fun.
Globe. Global. Oh, we've played this, right? This is just a speed run and embarrassing myself, okay? That's all it is. Bosnia. So wait, what does that mean? Oh, 5,000 miles? I think South Africa's 5,000 miles away. South Africa is cooler. Look, what about the United States? Oh, shit. 1,000 miles. Okay, so I think we're in South America. Venezuela. Oh, adjacent to the answer. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. Brazil. Closest. Closest is still Venezuela. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Colombia. Honestly, that was pretty good, dude. That was pretty good. There is great potential to completely embarrass myself in a game like that. That was actually pretty solid. What is happening? YouTube thumbnail. I click on the video and we're playing global. August 4th. Yeah, I don't know what you were expecting. It's called, it is called clickbait. I mean, it just is. We need to figure out what games we might play here in the not so distant future. In terms of the computer hunt, I do think I'm probably going to pull trig on it. I do think I am probably going to pull the trigger on a PC here in the very, very near future, because here's the thing, guys. One thing I do plan on doing, and I've been thinking about this for a while, you know, I've got some great content with Offside coming out that's just going to require a little bit more editing. Currently on the like Slightly reports and stuff, I edit all of that live. I have it all set up on OBS and stuff like that. Just doing it live. I don't take it into Premiere or anything like that. I just do it live and then boom. But however, with some of the stuff I'm going to be working on with Offside, I do need a little bit more editing power, and I can edit all of it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I can go in Premiere and edit. It's just a pain in the fucking ass, man. It's slow. It crashes. It takes forever to render things. I have to render and replace everything or else it's impossible. The timeline is just so slow and laggy. Just slow and laggy. But I want, you know, I do like doing the long form videos, like the Luca video that we did.
On tonight's Slightly Report.
I really want to do long form videos. And if like my ideas, I think I could do one of those a week. Not to the level of the Luca video. That's its own separate beast. But I think I could, like, once a week sit down, figure out kind of an evergreen-ish topic, and, you know, sit down, research, write a whole script, like do a whole nice video. The thing is though, I would 100% make a new channel for that. Yeah, influenced by Christopher Nolan. Him and I exchange, you know, him and I bounce ideas off each other all the time. And it's like, here's the thing, guys. I'm tired of Christopher Nolan taking all my ideas. I am. And that's my friend, right? And I hate saying that. I've told him this to his face. When we were at dinner a couple of nights ago, we went to Beverly's in downtown Dallas, had some oysters. I had the steak frites. He had the, what did he get? Spicy lobster rigatoni is what he got. We were kind of exchanging things. I told him straight to his face. I said, I'm tired, Chris. I'm tired of you taking all my ideas, man. I need to use some of them. So obviously I couldn't star in the movie because of my scheduling conflicts, which is unfortunate. I think what was going on when they were filming, I think it was preseason last year in the NBA. So I was a little bit like locked into that. Obviously the Mavs are playing in Dickies Arena. So like I couldn't, that took precedence. But I told him, I said, I'm going to start using my own ideas, you know? I'm going to start using my own ideas. And that's why I kind of want to do more long form videos. So if we do it, I'll make my own channel. I think I'm going to call it Fully Biased. What do you think of that? Long form video channel titled Fully Biased. Hey, Slightly, sending hate from Texas, my guy. Welcome to the stream. Locked in some 2:30 a.m. ticks for 70 millimeter. Yeah, I'll see. I'll have to. I'll have to see what the theaters are looking like. Nah, Slightly is better than just biased. So the name of the channel just be Slightly? Can we finally expect you to gas up the Mavs to irrational levels if it's fully biased? What's the plan to expand the Slightly empire? Grow Offside into the biggest sports app, sell it for $1 trillion. I use that money to build an army, take over several countries in a peaceful way. Peacefully, with the threat of the army, overthrow a couple governments who need, you know, their time in the sun's over. It's time for something new. Do that, boom. By the time I'm done with that, I'll probably be about 38, 39 years old. After that, I think I can sit down and kind of focus on some of the other passion projects. Totally biased, wholly biased, fully biased. Well, it's a slightly biased, fully biased. I say use slightly based, full analytics driven channel. I was obsessed with the idea, and I sat down and started doing it. And the fucked up thing was so long ago. I think it was when Dirk was getting... When did Dirk make the Hall of Fame? Was it 22 or 23? I wanted to do a video where I watched a game, one game from every single year of Dirk's career. And it was kind of difficult, but by and large, most like there was at least one game from each year on YouTube at the time available.
You were at January 6th. Do you like overthrowing Gov?
I was not at January 6th. I mean, I was at January 6th. Like, that's just a date. So I was there. I was there. Just on the day. I wasn't in Washington, D.C. at the Capitol. Never. It needs to be slightly something. I feel like slightly your brand more than biased is. Okay, actually, thank you for that. I actually get what you guys are saying. Obviously, Thomas, the way you said it was a little bit more palatable than pussy liquor, right? But slightly baked, a good idea for a second channel. Slightly dead ad. That's a good one. Slightly dead ad. 6 different timelines of Cooper Flag's career, like the Community episode. Evil timeline would be hilarious. But how do you guys feel about that? Because I feel like I finally feel like I found my, just the lane this channel needs to be, which is topical, it's streams, it's the daily videos, and when the season's going on, it's, you know, just what's happening in the moment. I like that. I like that for this channel. I think it makes sense. It feels like it's probably where it needs to be. But I also like doing the evergreen long form content. I just don't know, like it's kind of clashing with so many different things on one channel. Also, I'm kind of, Kind of interested to see what a new channel with a completely fresh algorithm would look like. I think you got to watch those Ludwig classes and see what applies to you. Is there a link for that? There's a link for it. Send it in the Discord. Send it in the cord. Ludwig. All right, let's get to talking. Honestly, since I started watching, your production's gotten way better. You deserve more love. Slightly chunk. It's just the juxtaposition in that chat. The first half's really nice. Thank you. And I agree. My hair does look great today. I got it cut this morning. It looks fantastic. It was getting egregiously long. I didn't want to go back to that era. She did a great job. She did a fantastic job. Okay. So there's actually a lot of interesting stuff. Okay, I missed this whole thing. I'd seen it, but I hadn't really seen it. Cap looks horrendous. That's just not even true. I'd seen this, but I hadn't fully sat down and looked at it. What is Kevin Durant on about? There is drama with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant says the 26-27 76ers are better on paper than the 16-17 Warriors, and it ain't close. Is he trolling? Where is he at? Is he on Twitter? I thought he hasn't been on Twitter since the Get Off My Dickerson incident. Is he back tweeting like nothing happened there? Well, we know he's probably lurking in the shadows, but I thought he was just, he's on Threads. Ain't no way. He's on Threads. He got ran off by Hoodie Garland and Kyrie Center. Oh, hell no. He's dead ass on Threads. What's up with all of the athletes on Threads? Interesting.
Yo. First stream in a long time. What's up? Grade off season out of 10. KD as a player 9/10. KD on socials GOAT.
What up, something random? Grade the off season? Like the whole NBA off season or specific teams? I mean, it's a pretty damn good off season, man. All things considered. It's up there for one of the better ones in a while. With the player movement, we had a crazy trade in Jaylen Brown. We had the LeBron's decision. Katie said in Instagram comments. Okay. All right. Interesting. Ain't close, LMAO. Joel, MVP recently. Jaylen Brown, recent finals MVP. Tyrese Maxey, all-star the last 3 years. We all know what Braun does. Klay Thompson, never MVP candidate in nothing. 22 points per game. Draymond Green, 14 points per game, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Steph, an MVP just like Joel was. I don't get how the Warriors team is better on paper. What is he talking about? He's trolling. He is trolling 100%. There's no way he actually believes this. And listen to how disingenuous this is. LeBron James, 41. Joel MVP recently, bro. Joel couldn't play longer than a week. We just saw this. Joel Embiid couldn't last a week. He lasted 1 week. But I get most of y'all are Braun fanatics, and whenever I speak on basketball, it triggers you because you believe I stole 2 chips from LeBron, and that would have made his GOAT case even better. But most of the time, y'all never pay attention to what I say. I just respond emotionally. Now, that's true. I am a Braun fanatic. I'm a Braun... Katie, we call ourselves Braun sexuals. If you were to refer to me, call me out of my name like that, please referred to me in that way. Thank you. But dude, there's no way he actually believes this, correct? Do you actually think this Sixers team, which by the way, miraculous first round series win last year, but gets blown out and swept in the second round and has not made it out of the second round since Allen Iverson did it in 2001? You think that's comparable to the Golden State Warriors of 2017?
I enjoyed the offseason. But damn the LeBron and Kuminga sagas dragging for way too long. Please make a decision and let me get on with life.
The concept of lumping Kuminga with LeBron, the LeBron and Kuminga saga. I was thinking about this earlier today. Like Kuminga's agent, he's horrible at his job, right? They've left a lot of money on the table, but Kuminga's agent done a great job of making sure Kuminga's name at least lingers way longer than it should. Well, what is this? Times Kevin Durant tried to downplay his move to Golden State. I mean, okay, this was 3 hours ago. Wow, we've got a spicy story. I really didn't even realize this was this big of a story. I should have titled the stream this. October 9th, 2019. KD goes on Hot 97 after signing with the Nets and is asked about his worst career loss. And he doesn't agree with the suggestion that blowing the 3-1 lead with the Thunder was one of the worst losses. He says they were underdogs, and he calls the 2016 Cavs more talented and better than the Warriors. We're playing against a 73-win team in the Warriors and the Spurs, who are a 67-win team that year. And then the Cavs were the best team in the league, most talented team. So I'm like, we've got an uphill climb. Let's just see what we can do. So what would his worst career loss be? I mean, this was on October 9th, 2019. What would his worst career loss be up until that point? I think you could maybe make an argument now that maybe one of the most heartbreaking ones. Because I guess there is no guarantee. There's no guarantee that 2016 Thunder team beats the Cavs. No guarantee. If the 2021 Nets win that Game 7, I feel pretty damn good in saying that they would have won the championship. I've said this forever. To me, that Thunder team was built to beat the Cavs. Yeah, maybe. I feel very good about the Nets winning that year. And what is the KD conversation if they did? I mean, what's the KD conversation if they did win in 2016? I don't know. He probably never leaves. Or at least doesn't leave for a while. July 19th, 2021. KD claims the 2017 Warriors and Cavs were completely evenly matched while responding to fans on IG. Perfectly even matchup, fam, from top to bottom. It was an even matchup no matter how much you cry about it. The 2017 Warriors and Cavs? Dude, what's crazy about that is that 2017 Cavs team was probably one of the best teams to never win a championship. Or to not win a championship. How about that? In the history of the league. That 2017 Cavs team was one of the best teams of all time that didn't win. And they got fucked. That wasn't even the J.R. Smith year, was it? They won a game down 3-0. Isn't that right? Am I remembering these series correctly? They won a game. Warriors went 16-1 that year. And the Cavs, though, in the playoffs, they went going into the finals, they had only lost one game. So they themselves, that was the peak LeBronto time. Yeah, and it was peak LeBronto. I mean, look at this team. This team in the playoffs. LeBron, Kyrie, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver, Amon Shumpert. I mean, this is a good-ass team, dude. And LeBron at probably the peak of his powers. And they got manhandled. That was not an evenly matched series. The Warriors were just so much better than everyone. And then the 2017-2018 Cavs, which is one of the most remarkable carry jobs to a finals we've ever seen by LeBron. Just one of the all-time. Look at the playoff averages, by the way, for the Cavs. LeBron had 34. Kevin Love was the only other guy in double digits. God. Look at this team. The next year, Kyrie's gone. They had to make 1 trillion trades in the middle of the season. Isaiah Thomas started the season with the team. And Dwayne Wade. LeBron, JR, Kevin Love, George Hill, Jeff Green, Kyle Korver, Tristan Thompson, Larry Nance Jr., Rodney Hood, Jordan Clarkson. Yeah, they had D-Rose for a little bit. Look at this team in the regular season. Dwayne Wade, D-Rose, one game of Kendrick Perkins. Man alive. This was a hilarious season in the NBA. I'll never forget that trade deadline either. It was like, what just happened? The Cavs just traded their entire team. And I remember actually vividly at the time, I think everyone kind of knew LeBron was leaving. June 22nd, 2026, Kevin Durant says going to the Warriors was him going to the underdog. This one, okay, wait a second. I did a social video on this. Isn't this old? Wait, this wasn't an old quote?
At Yosquiggly has joined the Slightly Delusional Club. At Yosquiggly celebrates 44 months of membership. That new Spider-Man movie, though, was really good. Top 3 Spider-Man movie for me.
Dude, still haven't seen it. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there this week at some point, but still have yet to see it. Dude, movies are back. It's actually hard to buy tickets unless you buy them days in advance. I used to just pull up the app and just, there's a showing in about 2 hours. I'll go. It's hard to find tickets now to any of these movies. It was like that with Odyssey. It's like that with Spider-Man. Movies are back, folks. The theater is back. The organization had never been a winning organization. When I was in the league, nobody liked Golden State. It still feels like an underdog to me because I'm looking at the totality of the franchise. I'm not looking at what happened in the last 5 years. You've never been a perennial winner in the NBA from the 1950s on up. So I'm like, it's an underdog franchise to me. This feels good. Like shit, this feels like where I'm supposed to be. It ain't Los Angeles. It ain't New York. I feel like where I'm supposed to be. New York? In 2016, the Knicks. In 2016, the Golden State Warriors were more of an underdog than either the Knicks or the Nets, who the Nets really never won shit. And I mean, ironically, the Nets had been a better franchise more recently at that time than the Knicks. And the Knicks, who hadn't won in 40 years. I mean, the justification of all of this is just, man, if this truthfully was your logic, and you want to know something, dude, it's okay just to be like, yeah, it was a weird cap spike situation. They had a max salary spot. I had the opportunity to go play on an unbelievable team with Steph Curry and Clay. Like, it was just perfect for where my basketball skills were. So I did it. I didn't think too much about the ramifications of it. I didn't really care. I wanted to win. It felt like a good place for me. No one would care. If you said that, people would be like, yeah, I mean, people still wouldn't respect it. But it'd be like, all right. Doing that, actually, they were the underdogs. I didn't want to go to the Knicks because they weren't the underdogs. Dog, the Knicks sucked! Who the fuck was on the 2016 New York Knicks? Was that Raymond Felton? I guess Melo was still there, huh? Which year? Let's look at this team. Carmelo Anthony, Aaron Aflalo, Kristaps Porzingis, rookie KP, Jose Calderon, Robin Lopez, Langston Galloway, Lance Thomas, Derek Williams, Jerian Grant, Sasha Vojacic, Kyle O'Quinn, Clay Anthony Early, Thanasis. The hell? So, whatever. I get the Lakers, but August 3rd, 2026. KD says the 2027 Sixers are better than the 2017 Warriors. So this is what he said today. And there's actually kind of I do know that there was some pushback. Wow, Draymond's already done a podcast on this.
Everyone's making a big deal out of KD's comments on LeBron joining the Sixers. KD said the last time they put 3 20-point scorers on the team, they said it was unfair, which was the Warriors team I was on. The Sixers got 4 25-point scorers on this team, so hell yeah, I think they're going to be a contender.
All right. I have not seen this. I don't think this was today. I think this was right after the signing, because I remember KD said this about 4 25-point scores. This is a difficult spot for Draymond. A difficult spot because he's got. Does he defend his franchise or does he defend LeBron? Well, actually, if you're going the LeBron defense route, you actually want to downplay how good this team is, because that way, if they end up doing good, if they end up winning a championship, it's better for LeBron than if you were to say, actually, this team is loaded.
Number one, I think that's KD giving them their respect. Y'all make it as if KD was saying, oh man, LeBron did the same thing KD did. When people try to negatively throw out there like, oh, he did what KD did, I don't really respect that. I think
that's pretty close to what he's saying, I think. Like, that's pretty close to what he's implying.
To understand this statement, though, you also have to understand the way KD view basketball. The way KD view basketball is very Uncle Drewish. This game will and always will be about buckets. That's how KD view the game. So when KD say, yo, they got 4 25-point scorers, you have to understand in KD mind what that means. That is how KD see the game. So he's going to mention to 25-point scorers. He also said that the Sixers are better on paper than the Warriors were in 2016-17. I don't know that I can agree with that. I don't really think it works, but that's KD's opinion.
Okay. That was a complete nothing. That's unbelievable. I thought there was actually going to be some more to that. But Klay Thompson had something to say about this, didn't he? Draymond Green, in response to Kevin Durant's recent Threads post, Slim thought he was on his burner. Klay Thompson clapped back at Kevin Durant on his Instagram story for saying that he was never an MVP candidate and nothing. Hey, man, you good? What you using my full government for? He does kind of shit on Klay. Klay Thompson, never an MVP candidate and nothing. Damn. Like, not even just not an MVP candidate. Not an MVP candidate and nothing. This is hilarious. Ain't close. KD, you know you play in the league. Is he aware? Dude. The Sixers have not made it out of the second round since 2001. Think about that. Joel Embiid playing longer than a week is a miracle. LeBron's 41. Is LeBron 41 or about to turn 41? Because if he's 41, that means he's going to be 42 in December. Look at my goat, man. Hey, LeBron. How old is LeBron? Is he 40 right now or 41? Because I feel like if he is 41, out of respect for Dirk, he should retire. He's 41 years old. Out of respect for Dirk, retire now. Or he can play another year out of respect for Maxi Kleba, who he was a teammate, a fellow teammate of his. Do you think LeBron remembers all of his teammates? I was listening to a Rangers game or something, and our friend Jared Sandler was talking with Elvis Andrews, and they were like, "Hey, Elvis, who is this teammate?" Like they were like quizzing him, and I forgot who it was. It was some fucking bullpen pitcher. And Elvis had no idea who the man was. Like they said his name. They said the year he played with the team. I was like, I have no clue who that is. I wonder if guys just forget teammates. Like, oh yeah, I think I remember playing with you. Oh. I mean, back in my day, hey, I don't remember everyone that I dominated the summer baseball circuit with. Position players and bullpen pitchers don't share the dugout. Yeah, that is very true. They're probably just not.
What would you say is the ultimate expectation for the squad?
Championship. It's a championship or bust. You know how it is. Especially with a team like this, it's like it's either a championship or they suck. And proving everyone that's saying we ain't gonna gel or nothing like that. So, but I know I'm playing alongside great players. Nobody has egos. We've all been in communication, stuff like that. So I'm really happy.
I'm excited to see VJ this year. I wonder, I'm hearing that, and I hearken back to all the other times super teams have formed, and immediately you get quotes like these or interviews like these, and they're unfortunate to look back on. Always. You can just kind of sense it. Any word on playback? No, I have not heard any word on playback. I have not heard any word on playback. If I do, I'll let you guys know. All right, let's do some Mavs talk, I guess. We can do some Mavs talk. Kendrick Perkins on the Mavs. I feel like the Mavs are the most slept on team in the NBA. You know what?
What he done. I feel like the Mavs are the most slept-on team in the NBA. Like, we don't talk a lot about them, but Cooper Flag, what he done last year to end the season, winning Rookie of the Year. Kyrie Irving, he looks healthy from the videos that we've seen circulating across social media. And also, when you look at the center position, Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford, P.J. Washington, like, they got great depth, right? It's just how quick are they going to be able to adjust to their new head coach? But outside of that, they got the talent. I would not be surprised if we look up at the end of next season and the Dallas Mavericks has some way found themselves in the postseason.
All right.
I feel like the Mavs are the most.
Kendrick, Kendrick, check PayPal. It's on PayPal. Check it. Thank you. Check it on PayPal. Last time he glazed the Mavs, it was after getting AD. This is a bad omen. Yeah. So I'm sitting down and I'm starting my preparation for the previews. I told you guys what I'm doing this year, and I am waiting to get a new computer because I feel like this old lady can't handle it. No, it's okay. It's okay. You've served me so well. I'm doing, a preview for each team, and I'm going to do it, we'll do a preview for each team. It'll be a power ranking style. So it'll go 30-1. I'm going to go from 30-1. I got to be honest. I feel like as it stands currently, I'll probably have the Mavs in the 20-ish range would be my guess. Maybe a little bit higher, probably no higher than like 17. And that might feel harsh, but I don't think it is. And let me explain why. Because the league's just going to be a lot better this year than it was a year ago. That goes without being said. There's maybe 3 or 4 teams that are just immediately write them off. They're going to be terrible, right? Outside of that, everyone else is at least respectable, right? And maybe you can squint and make play-in arguments for a bunch of different teams. I just worry about some of their, I don't know. I do worry about the fit. I do worry about the fit, and that's fine. You're going to consider yourself, you're going to convince yourself of top 12 once you look at the numbers. Again, but this is what I've been saying, though, and I want to make it clear if people are like, oh, he's so low on the Mavs. This is what I thought was going to happen. Even last year, be a frisky team, be a frisky playing team that night in and night out is kind of a pain in the ass to play. That's what I want out of them, and that's what I absolutely think they can be, and I do think they can be a playing team, right? I do think they can be a playing team, and I do feel like I'm less high on their offseason than others because I know Bleacher Report gave them an A+, and for their offseason, a lot of people say they had one of the best offseasons. I've seen people say it's the best Mavs offseason ever, which from a process standpoint, I don't know, maybe. I'd have to go back and look. The Mavs have typically not been a great offseason team. Either it's swing and miss on everything or make big moves that we're kind of excited about at the time, but they end up not panning out really at all. I think they've had just a C offseason. That's kind of where I'm at. And that might be harsh, but I think it's fine. I think C's fine. I think they've kind of done what they needed to do. And that is harsh. I guess let me explain it myself. Like, to me, they got one set in stone rotation player, and that's Santi Aldama. And he's a bench guy, right? He's a rotation guy. He's not a starting level player, I don't think, at least. I don't even know if he's a closing player. He's just a solid rotation piece. Now, Sasser, Reese Shea, to a lesser extent, Jet Howard, no offense, but I'm just out on that. But Morez Johnson, Sergio De La Rey, all of these guys you want to turn into rotation players. And if maybe two of those guys turn into legitimate rotation players, then great. But there's no, to me, they didn't get a starter in the offseason. Now, the good news is you basically are bringing in two starters in Kyrie Irving and Derek Lively, who just were not there for you last year. I know Lively played, but those two guys basically didn't exist on your team a season ago. So you're adding those guys into the mix. Year two, Cooper Flagg. You did, we'll see. I just feel bad doing the Reese Shea thing, but I mean, it is what it is. And I know, it is what it is. It is what it is. My grandpa wants to know how Cooper's Bapham Darko Vorp will affect the way we pick in the 2019 draft. Yeah, we'll see about the Darko Vorp. I don't know. It could go one or two ways. It could go higher. It could go lower. Zachary Reese on his year 3 goals. I'm going to use this summer to become better. To become a better player who indisputably has to be on the court. That is my objective for the next season. I know I'm capable of it. I know I've done it before, and I know I have a place on an NBA court. There's no doubt about that. I have confidence in myself. Okay, now I got to say, I like this. I like the framing of this being, I just have to be on the court. I don't like it being, I need to be, hey, I was a number 1 pick. I know I need to be a star level player in this league. I know I need to do X, Y, and Z. I like it's just, I need to prove that I can be on the floor in big moments. I like that. I would love for that to happen. Doesn't Morez have the upside to start by the end of the year? Yeah, Morez. I mean, you drafted him 9th overall. So Morez has you draft a guy 9th overall. Yeah, I think the hopes is that he can play and play quickly, right? Especially one that's not drafted. Sometimes you draft a guy 9th overall, like, Noah Songay was 7th overall a couple years ago. Salon was 7th a couple years ago. Sometimes you draft guys in that range that you know are going to be projects. Nate Ament. But Morez was drafted to be more NBA ready. Can you mute your mic? Oh, yeah, my bad, guys. And that was just kind of a little bit the gist of how I'm feeling about the offseason. We'll see how it all pans out, really. I'm not mistaken, right? Bleacher Report gave the Mavs an A+. I'm just like, how are they an A+? A+. This is exactly kind of some of the Dallas Mavericks should have had ahead of Cooper Flagg's second season. They added loads of length, shooting, and potential without giving up much value in free agency and trades. While it already looks a little dicey to have taken Morez Johnson before Braden Burries, doesn't look dicey at all. Dallas can reasonably say it needed size and defense for the playmaking, and it may have gotten the steal of the draft and playmaker Sergio De La Rea late in the first round. With the infusion of talent, a second-year leap from Flagg, and the return of Kyrie Irving, the Mavs could be back in the playoffs as early as next season. Isn't it funny that being in the commentary section proves that the person is definitely not an expert or on anything about basketball? No, I don't get it. What do you mean? I'd go like C+ or B- draft was good, made solid margin and process moves, but you can't be a rebuilding team and not net a single first. I kind of feel like that's where I'm at ultimately, Manny. Is they did improve their team. And I'll say this about the shooting. Yeah, Santi for a 7-footer shoots a lot. I like that. Sasser, obviously, in theory, Sasser is a pull-up three-point shooter. That's what he does. He shoots pull-up threes. He was just on a team that needed three-point shooters and needed guard play, and he never got on the floor. We'll see. Zachary Reese-Shea. I think the Atlanta Hawks are a very smart team. They didn't seem to have much of a problem moving off of him. And we kind of know why. But again, they didn't give up anything really. But I think I would have liked to have seen them net some more future capital, but they could do that at the trade deadline. So it's not the end of the world that they didn't do anything like that. But again, it's like, I don't want it to seem harsh because I just have a different type of grading scale. Like C can be fine. C can mean you did a good job. I think the Lakers had a C offseason. And I think they did well.
On both sides of basketball, we're going to try to make sure that our players, that everything we do fits our players' strengths and hides their weaknesses. But as far as the offense, the unselfish piece, I want us to be the best passing team in the NBA. I want us to play with top 5 pace and effort to get it up the court quickly before the defense gets set, and then defensively to be incredibly competitive. The details and nuances will be worked out in time, but a team that competes every second of every game. On both sides of basketball, we're going to try to make sure that.
No 3-point mention? Not one single 3-point mention? Fuck. He did say Poober's going to shoot more threes. He said that? When? So our guy, Incendiary Bomb, hit me up today and said, actually, it is pronounced Sidery. So Evans Sidery. The Mavericks are shopping PJ Washington in trade talks. He's mentioned it before, I thought. Apple Cidery, yeah. Flag is preparing for no spacing after drafting Russ Johnson. What a legend. Yeah, he likes that. He likes that short floater spot. Not a single 3-point shot attempt there. Fuck. No, that's cool. I was just hoping maybe we'd see a 3 is all. Coop shot threes with Dude Perfect. Don't worry. Oh, thank God. Thank goodness. We are saved. And then Naji's contract it's just an interesting one. It's just an interesting one. I'm happy for him though. Undrafted free agent making $50+ million a year. Or not $50+ million a year, obviously. That would be a little bit different conversation. Don't think I'd be very cool with that. $50+ million total is a remarkable story. Shout out to our guy Naji, man. Shout out to our guy Naji. It is interesting, the lack of three-point shooting, which I'll continue to go back to, but okay. Mavs should sign Julian Newman. Isn't he in contract talks? I thought he was in contract talks with the Bulls for $48 million a year. I don't think we can afford that. He did have a bandage on his arm from blood work, so he might be getting a steroid leap. That actually reminds me of a hilarious tweet I saw. Dude, you want to know what's crazy? And actually, this is good. Because this means people care. So that's actually a step in the right direction for the Mavericks based off of where things were a year ago. But this, I honestly, I laughed pretty hard when I saw this tweet. It's August 4th, bro. August 4th. We have almost like 3 full months until the start of the season. And these are the tweets I'm seeing on the timeline. And shout out to our guy, Mavs Highlights. Coop got blood drawn. Oh, my God. 3 months. What is the weird 2K-ish theory that everybody has to shoot a bunch of threes a game? Last season, the Dallas Mavericks were bottom 5 in 3-point frequency and 3-point accuracy. They were one of the worst offenses in the league. And for stretches of the season, one of the worst offenses of all time. And last season as well, there were only 3 teams that were bottom 10 in 3-point frequency that ended up being top 10 offenses. One was the Lakers that finished at the rim better than anybody else and got to the free throw line more than anybody else. And the other 2 were the Detroit Pistons and Houston Rockets, who just per game dominated the possession battle because of turnovers and offensive rebounds. The Mavericks did none of those other things. And honest to God, with their roster construction, I don't think they will. I don't think they'll be a dominant offensive rebounding team. I don't think they'll be a team that forces a bunch of turnovers. So the 3-point shot is going to have to trend upwards a little bit. Otherwise, there will be a bad offense once again. Otherwise, it will be a bad offense. That's true. That is true. This doesn't mean he got his blood drawn. It could mean that he has a heroin addiction. So I think there's a lot of conclusions being jumped to. The Mavs are interested in Cameron Levine. Who the fuck is that? Cameron Levine? And by the way, if my young king is on heroin, then okay, man. There's nothing wrong with that inherently. You have to let him make his mistakes and learn from it. He's 19. Why do you know Zach LaVine's sister's name? Is she a public figure? Heroin is just hero but female, and we respect women here. That's true. We're all, hey guys, I know I'm not the only one. I'm addicted to heroin. That's how much I love women. I'm addicted to heroin. Because to me, all women are heroes. And I mean that. Hey guys, quick check-in on the best team in the NBA and the most well-run organization in probably all of sports. The Kings are weighing the prospect of bringing back Russell Westbrook or signing Victor Oladipo. Sacramento covets a veteran guard mentor, Darius Acuff Jr. So there we go. That's good. That's good. From Hallie and D-Fox to Russ and Oladipo. Acuff from De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton to Darius Acuff and Victor Oladipo. 35-year-old Victor Oladipo. Actually, he's not that old, is he? He's what, like 32? Shame what happened to his career, man. And I actually hope he gets a... Man, he hasn't played in the league since 23. Has he been playing somewhere? Has he been like overseas or something? China? Like for real? Drew Holiday for Max, Caleb, and Gafford. Yeah. I could get there. Oh, yeah, he was in the G League a little bit, wasn't he? Who starts at center? Derek Getting Lively. Last year, Coop played a lot at the point, and that expedited his growth, where he's playmaking and the ball's in his hands. I think he'll shoot more three-pointers. We got to get him more space. Okay. We'll take more three-pointers. Good. He needs to. He needs to. He needs to take more threes. Guys, I'm going to upload a short later today. And guys, I'm just recording a TikTok. By the way, my Instagram reels kind of used to be popping off. Like in a really weird way. Like really popping off. Now, they're just embarrassing. Now they're just an embarrassment. The algorithm's a fickle beast. I actually, yeah, because it is the off season, I know, but I actually have a theory that these things, because you can, on Instagram and on TikTok, you can boost your, you pay $15, you get 10,000 views for $15. Is that they'll like intentionally throttle you for a little bit. I think that's possible. Just got off the phone with NVIDIA, and Jensen Huang said he's willing to finance your new PC in exchange for an endorsement from your platform. I have to endorse him. I was just kind of hoping he would just give me one. So what you get for liking all those Ken Paxton campaign ads? Fuck. Really? Damn it. Got to keep pushing them out and quality over quantity. I actually think in the algorithmic world of TikTok and Instagram, I don't think that's true actually. And I've listened to the self-titled gurus, and I don't seek this stuff out. It just pops up on my For You page. The self-titled gurus who say, actually, it is quantity over quality a lot of times. And I think that's actually true when you factor in the slop level that you see on the timeline. You just got to churn them shits out. And it's not the way I'm used to doing things, but it's the way it needs to be. Talking about PC talk with Starforge, they might send you one. True, they might send me one. Sloppily over slightly. But okay, sorry. So you guys don't think I should delete my Instagram account? Well, I'm making a short that I've already made. I just need to edit it. This is one of the craziest things I've seen in a while. Does anyone else remember when Shaquille O'Neal, formerly of the NBA, who happens to own a company that owns the right to Marilyn Monroe's face, posted a long AI video on Valentine's Day of himself marrying Marilyn Monroe as part of a long Marilyn Monroe psychosis? And I actually went, and because I think these have all been deleted. Either these have all been deleted or they were posted on the... Is this a safe link? 1900 hot dog. I'm not clicking on 1900 hot dog. I'm just not doing it out of respect to myself. Shaq Monroe. Here it is.
I just give her a call.
I don't know the copyright legality stuff of all of this. Look at this. Bro, getting married. Wait. No, this is actually the weirdest part of it all. Honestly, I think up until this part, I think it could be explained away as like, hey, grandpa got a hold of the AI thing. Like there is a generational gap with AI stuff. There really is. Where old people either A, just don't get it at all, and you can show them a video, which I've done with my grandparents, show them a video of cats with life jackets walking through hurricanes to save humans, and they'll think it's real. Or it's this, where they kind of get it and know how to use it, and will then create stuff. Like up until that point, up until like this part of the video, it can kind of be explained away. Once we get to here, yes. Okay, we have now married and they have a child. They now have children. That's where we get. That's not beast mode. That's not beast mode. That's where we get to a.
Seem like I'm bragging, but I'm gonna ask you a question. Who owns Marilyn Monroe?
Who owns Marilyn Monroe? Who does? How the concept of owning somebody's likeness is just really bizarre. Who let's see. I hope whenever I cross that the bridge in the sky, I hope Cooper Flag buys my rights. I do. I hope Cooper Flag buys my likeness.
Marilyn Monroe.
Playboy?
Who owns Elvis Presley? Who owns Forever 21? Who owns J.C. Penney? Me.
The Diesel.
Yeah, my real.
Hey, stand up for that, y'all. Stop playing. Stop
Hey,
playing.
shout out to the homeless dude, man.
Talk heavy.
Are any of those companies still around? I would say, isn't that Shaq's thing though? He buys like kind of failing companies. He's Papa John technically, isn't he? Hey, what's that video? Hey, give it up for the homeless dude, man. You guys know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, give it up for the homeless dude. Oh, give it up for this guy, homeless. I gotta find this fucking clip.
So I took out 2 loans
Here it
to
is.
get here today. I don't even have money for a
Here it is. Here it is.
hotel. Slept
Give
in
him
my
a big
car.
hand, guys. Homeless dude.
Hey, give him big hand, homeless guy is not.
Wait, hold
So I
up.
took out 2 loans to get here today. I don't even have money for a hotel. Slept
Give
in
him
my
a big
car.
hand, guys. Homeless dude.
Hey, give him a big hand, man. Homeless dude. The whole crowd. Hey, man, homeless dude. I love these, man.
So I took out
If
2
these
loans.
weren't a complete and total snooze fest fucking bore, I'd love to like live stream these. Just watch them. What was it called? Yeah, I mean, let's wait. What did he say?
So I took out 2 loans to get here to. 2 loans to
2 loans to get there.
get here today. I don't even have money for a hotel. Slept
Give
in
him
my
a big
car.
hand, guys. Homeless dude.
Give him a big hand, man. Homeless dude. Hey, I paid $50,000 to come to this dog shit course that will lead to nothing for me. $50,000 just to get here. I'm sleeping on the street. Hey, man, give it up for this guy. Homeless dude.
Hey, give him big hand, homeless guy is not a place to stay tonight. And give him big this homeless dude. Hey, everyone give it up for him. Fuck, dude's fucking homeless as shit, dude. Doesn't have a bed to sleep in. Everyone give it up. Hey, everyone, give it up for him. This guy doesn't have a house. Shit, this guy has nothing to his name. Took out 2 loans. This guy's homeless. Everyone give it up for him in this room. Doesn't have a place, anywhere to go. Guy took out 2 loans to listen to me bullshit at the 10X conference about nothing. He's in debt, doesn't have anywhere to stay tonight. He's homeless, actually doesn't have a house in general, dude. He's fucking sick as shit.
So I took out 2 loans to get here today. I don't even have money for a hotel. Slept
Give
in
him
my
a big
car.
hand, guys. Homeless dude.
This video cracks me up every time, man. Homeless dude. Oh. Give it up, man. Homeless dude. Are they wearing GoPros on their helmets? Utter woke nonsense. Just realized all I said was he didn't have money for a hotel. Yeah, he said I had to sleep on the floor. Give it up, man. Homeless dude. You think that guy's probably not around homeless people very often, but I wonder. Excuse me, sir. I just need some money for some food. Hey, give it up, everyone. Homeless dude.
Yeah, on the court, been working out every day. Been looking good. Been talking to the coaches and all that.
You training?
Yeah, every day.
You trying to go to training camp?
Yeah. Actually, I got invited to try out for the Kings.
But you know we don't need basketball. I've been around this game since '89, buddy. I've seen it all. You gotta understand that in that life, you know you have to give everything up, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many birthday parties did I miss?
A lot.
How many school plays did I miss?
A lot.
How many times you wake up and not see me there?
A lot. And my dad missed birthdays, games, Christmas. I respect it now. I know when I was a kid, we always used to ask, is Dad gonna be here? We kind of knew that. Okay, he's playing basketball, he's busy.
I guess I'm not like fully aware of how all these shows work. The sort of follow a family thing. I just have a hard time imagining it's super unscripted. And just the way this is shot, I'd have to imagine it feels as though
I know every NBA player about the family misses a lot of things that they wish they.
Shaq in the production meeting was like, yo, get me on the table, my son. We're gonna talk a little bit about how I missed every single thing in his life. Let's get that segment in the show.
Are you ready to live that life? Because if you want to be great, my man, you gotta sacrifice everything. I've lost a family trying to be great. It's great at the end because I can help y'all become great, but you gotta make sure this is really what you want, because if you're not gonna put 1,000% into it, I say let's just take Reebok over and get us back to number one.
Actually, it's not bad advice though, I don't think. Oh God, I hate these websites. Shaquille O'Neal posts AI video of him marrying Marilyn Monroe and starting life together. His son and daughter react. Bro, what? Oh, man. I think this was his Reebok show where he pitched athletes to join up, and his son was his right-hand man. Your goat Nate Ament makes up an appearance. Who's on Reebok right now? Isn't Acuff? Is Acuff Reebok? I'm trying to even think. I know Acuff is. Reebok athletes. Oh, that's right. They have Angel Reese. Well, that actually makes things a little bit weirder with some of the shit that Shaq has said about her. Angel Reese, Darius Acuff, Matas Bazulis. Oh, wow. They got Nate Ament in 2024. Trey Mann. It's just... You're really banking on Darius Acuff. Dude, these look like Luka's. These actually look exactly like Luka 2s. $160. These are the Angel Reese's. They're all sold out. I'm not gonna lie, these are actually kind of sick. I like the colorway. So is Acuff... I mean, their retro shoes are pretty goated. I feel like they should lean more into their retro style versus trying to do the modern thing. Because the modern thing, again, these look exactly like Luka 2s. To me, they look exactly like it. These don't look good, in my opinion. These are Reebok trying too hard to go modern, and it just doesn't work. Luka 2's cow. I don't even know what you would call these. The cow version. These. I thought for some reason these actually were called cows or something. And no, that's not a weight joke. Okay. Luka looks great right now, by the way. Dude, aren't these like the same shoe? Dude, these are almost the same exact fucking shoe. Am I wrong? They need to lean more on these. I mean, look how incredible these look. Some of these retro Reeboks. Got a pair of Reeboks somewhere. There's no more shoe ideas. Oh, there will always be more shoe ideas. Like, they really should just like make a play on some of these old ones. Shoes are a myth made by liberals who have people with foot fetishes. Oh, who hate people with foot fetishes. I like that theory. I can get on board with that. I can get on board with that. Shoes were designed by liberals because they wanted to silence people with foot fetishes. Give it up, man. Homeless dude. Chipotle Mexican Grill Inc. removed jalapenos from multiple stores in Minnesota after learning the peppers may be linked to salmonella outbreak. God. Honest to God, how is Chipotle still in business? How is Chipotle still in business? How many times has Chipotle had salmonella? Oh God, how do you spell that? I was right. I was on the right path. Wait, how is it? How many times is it possible? Chipotle's been linked to a confirmed salmonella outbreak once. That can't be true. I feel like there's always something like, hey guys, if you ate Chipotle in this region of the country over the last 3 days, you're about to have explosive diarrhea for a little bit. First off, it's due to suspicion most of the time, with it only being confirmed maybe once or twice. Oh, okay. Oh, E. coli. Oh, that's right. Chipotle has experienced 2 distinct E. coli outbreaks. I have not seen Spider-Man yet, Retna. Oh, yeah. Bluebell. That like set their company back a whole year, right? A timeline of Chipotle's 5 outbreaks. What is this a picture of? Do you think if Nate Ament doesn't work out in the NBA, he should make his way over to the W? Yeah, sure. Saw that you will love the new Spider-Man. It's pretty woke. Okay, great. Chipotle was the dopest thing till it wasn't. Well, it used to be like pretty cheap, all things considered. And you could even justify like getting a bowl or something and splitting it into 2 meals. But now it's not that cheap anymore. So there's not really a reason for it. Guys, I want to give you guys an update on something that I hold near and dear to my heart, obviously. I really need to figure out how I can get this shirt.
I have no place to go. Wondering, could I do better?
Look at how sweaty he is. It's how much passion he has for this shit, man.
Cause I can't live like this forever. Got locked up the 3rd time this week. It's the only home where I get good sleep. The coldest days I was on the streets, just trying to find somewhere to be. Walking.
So do you think you can survive the siren songs, or do you have too many regrets? Nobody survives the siren song, man. I mean, Jesus, do you guys even understand Greek mythology? Nobody's ever lived to hear the siren song except Odysseus, and he was tied to the mast of the ship. Okay. Is there a siren song not historically accurate? Does this hurt Nolan's credibility? Nobody's ever heard it and lived. Do you find funny when you reach past the age of 30? You can't sit here with a straight face and tell me Bart does not bring joy to your life. You have no soul. If Bart Wayne, aka Bartist, doesn't put a smile on your face, then frankly, I don't know what does. You know what's crazy is a couple of nights ago, I was up late because I was in a YouTube rabbit hole learning about killer whales and orcas. I'm telling you, man, the ocean is one of the most insane places. Killer whales and orcas. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Went to SeaWorld this weekend, man. Feel horrible for the orcas. Do they still have that? I thought they kind of got rid of that. But what did you learn about orcas? Educate us. How social they are? And a crazy story about an orca who, scientists were tracking, gave birth. The baby died like 15 days later. And the whole family, all the families travel together in pods. And they all communicate differently. It's like they have accents. They have accents. So like they're, what would you call it? What's it called? Echo vibration, is that right? I know it's not right. But it sounds differently depending on the pods. Different speech patterns. Orcas of Golden State, maybe. But anyways, the mom put the dead orca on her back and just swam for like 20 straight days, and the whole family would take turns putting the baby on its back. I was fucking blown away listening to some of this stuff. I was like, damn. And they're also ruthless killers. But for some reason, they're the apex predator of the ocean, pretty much. Nothing fucks with them, really. But they have never, there's never been in the wild, there's never been an instance where an orca has killed a human. In captivity, though, they have brutally murdered humans. True, not recorded. But in captivity, not only have they killed humans, they have like brutally murdered them. So I think orcas and other uber intelligent life forms disprove religion's view of God and man because we are not vastly superior to orcas like religion would tell us we are. Okay, thank you. It's really interesting. And they're honestly such cool creatures. I'm looking at pictures of them. Look at them. If they were in Golden State, they'd play at the Oracle again. Orcacool. Hey, Sally, am I the asshole? My niece is having a Spurs-themed birthday party, and I want to wear a Mavs jersey, but my wife says that's wrong. That's just good fun. That's good fun. That's good fun with sports, being a sports fan. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I think that actually should be encouraged because I think, I don't know the age, of course, of your niece. I'm assuming young. No, I think actually if the niece is younger, I think that's actually better. Teach them early on. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, make sure you do so. Helps out tremendously. 200 of you in here, 34 likes. Fuck me. If you guys want me to retire, just say so. Just say so. It's crazy the only encounter of an orca killing a human is SeaWorld. Yeah, I know. Sally, am I an asshole? I punched a child in the face for making fun of Israel. Yes. Pretty sure they have insane sound mapping, so they realize humans aren't nutritious enough to eat. Yeah, that was another thing too, is with their echolocation, they like the vibrations, they can tell that we just don't have enough nutritious value, nutritional value for them. Fucking crazy. Crazy. Extremely bone dense. The video I saw that it was because we just didn't have a ton of nutritional value, but that's probably it too. And it was, I guess they have figured out, I think it was with great white sharks, that they can flip them upside down, the great whites in the water, and they like get paralyzed and they rip, I think it was their liver out because their liver's has a ton of calories in it. Just insane. Orcas love to eat tongues. They are sick fucks, man. And they'll go up to an ice cap. They'll go up to like a floating sheet of ice where maybe a sea otter is on. And they'll just swim under it enough to rock it off. Felt bad, but remember they kill penguins. Bro, they kill everything. Apparently 2 types of orcas. Nomads are area-based with different languages, and they kill each other, with the nomads being more violent and the area-based hunting and pack tactics. They wouldn't eat pussy lick or tongue out of respect. Sadly, I actually saw an orca on a fishing trip a month ago, and I could see their eyes under the white Eye patch, very cool beings, reminds me of you. Thank you, because I'm a ruthless killer in this space. Agreed. Agreed. I appreciate that. Because my wisdom and intelligence. Oh, that works as well. I haven't looked at Bleacher Report in eons. Is there any good articles to react to? NFL 100. We are getting close to the NFL season. Post-deadline power rankings in baseball. Where's my chud-ass team? Wait, the Athletics are dead last? I kind of thought they'd be nice this year. Why are they so terrible? Thank you, fans. Angels always suck. Royals, Rockies, Mets, Giants, Tigers. Dude, the Adley Rushman trade was kind of crazy, huh? I get that he's kind of sucked, but... So just know Spermwell FC demolishes any orca part in a fight. It's sad we don't have the dog to beat them up. Spermwell FC's moving like that. Rangers at 18. Fucking chud-ass team. Chud-ass team, man. What's even the point? I don't understand this shit. Your team is mediocre as fuck. And I've actually gotten to the point where I'm just like, hey, man, the Rangers were also mediocre during their World Series run outside of 2 months, which was fantastic. And I'm happy it happened. But they're so mediocre. How do you do nothing? How do you do nothing? Which is what they basically did. I know they technically, they traded away Josh Smith and they went out and got Chase Sal Seth, however you say that. Why not try and make a move for somebody? Or why not trade? You have no farm system to speak of, really. There's going to be no baseball next year. Your team's 800 years old. Why don't you trade some of these fucking peepaws for dart throws? Just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. And of course, the Astros can't lose all of a sudden. Damn, they got the Twins at 12. Dude, the Twins. The Twins decided, we're actually going to trade for some guys. If you're really bored out of your mind and like soccer now, watch the Leagues Cup. MLS and Liga MX are playing a tournament right now. Oh, I might tune into that, actually. I know, we're only a couple weeks away from the Prem League starting. When's the fucking Community Shield? That's got to be August 16th. Less than 2 weeks away from that. Hey, so is Vinny Jr. off the table, by the way? Vinny Jr. is off the table. Are we still holding out hope, Gooners? You should cover esports tournaments. I had a dream I was a baseball player and I was bored as a player playing the game, just a bad sport.
Better deal out of him and start Real Madrid, and because, Arsenal are keen, or do you think this could happen? Has it got a chance?
My information is that there is a genuine push for Vinicius Jr. because they've been given some encouragement by the player, but it's equally possible that he just extends, and Vinny Jr. is in a perfect position because Real want him to extend and Arsenal want him, and he can use those two things against each other to make a final decision, which, contrary to reports, hasn't been made yet. But I think this is coming to a head in a matter of days, and Arsenal's interest is genuine, and their belief is they stand a chance. But once again, they might get burned by this because Real Madrid are pushing to get that renewal done sooner rather than later.
I mean,
I've been a part of this one too many times with my teams. Report came out, nobody in Madrid wants to leave. Vinny is asking for $30 million a year. That sets a precedent when Jude and them push for the same wages. Arsenal should go after Jude. Go get Jude. Who's the number one team in baseball besides the Dodgers? What's Dusty May doing there? Dustin May. Oh, the Brewers got Dustin May. How the fuck are the Brewers always this good? It actually, they've got to be one of the best organizations in all of sports. I know they don't win, but they never win in the playoffs. But they're always way better than I feel like they should be, considering the fact they're the Milwaukee Brewers. I don't know what their comp would be. It's like me and you take on a killer whale. We're humans. Yeah, of course. We are the apex predators. Chet deadass gets paid more than Vinny. NBA money is something serious, man. Can't believe the Shaquille O'Neal thing. No weapons? Oh, no. Well, would a killer whale even attack us? I mean, what would we have to get to get to that point? I don't know. No, we definitely couldn't take him on. I mean, are you joking? Like, are you kidding? Got locked up third time this week. It's the only place where I get good sleep. So you think the Cyclops in the Odyssey beats a killer whale in water that's like 50 feet deep? The Cyclops is 60 feet tall? Yeah, of course. What? Cyclops just picks it up. No, I could not eat a killer whale in one sitting, man. Jesus. That one's unreal. Wait, I wanted to do one more thing. I wanted to show one more thing. Have you guys seen this? I don't even know the guy's name. It's an on the radar freestyle. They call these freestyles, but they're never freestyles. Here, this AI song. So this is one of the first times where I have to admit I listened to it and I don't know if I would have thought AI unless someone told me. I don't know the copyright implications of this, by the way.
I saw you swiping cards and stacking chips. I saw you sinking ships. Let me stand in the pouring rain. Now I bought a heavy diamond chain. My pocket's getting thicker. The watch is moving quicker.
So, straight off the rip, I wouldn't have guessed. It's not a good song, obviously. Although I will say, the beginning part is, it's kind of an earworm.
Wiping cards and stacking chips.
Swiping cards and stacking chips. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of been in my head a little bit. Swiping cards and stacking chips. Who's the weakest superhero that beats Orca in water? I don't know.
What a judge.
But this, I saw this though. This guy went in.
Is entirely AI generated, and him and Perp are lying about it.
Swiping cards and stacking chips.
I saw you sinking
No
chips.
AI on it. You freestyle rubbers? Yeah. What?
They did not use Suno, they did not use Udio. They used something called Treblo, formerly known as Sonato, which is a new free online music model. And he actually exposed this on accident himself before Rubbers even came out. He posted a snippet of a song where he forgot to remove the Sonato text from the file name. It's also really strange that Treblo used to be called Sonato, and they rebranded to Treblo 2 days before Rubbers was released. And 2 days before that, he was getting accused of using Sonato for a different unreleased song.
Yellow neck reaching over the garden wall.
Makes me wonder if they're close.
That sounded horrible.
Yellow neck reaching over the garden wall.
It makes me wonder if they're closely tied to this company somehow, or trying to cover their tracks ahead of time. But for now, I'll show you how I know they used Treblo. All right, so the way this works is first you add tags, then there's a lyric box where you
want lyrics that are resemblant of a rapper lifestyle.
Just tell it what you want the lyrics to be about. So I'll show you what it sounds like.
Diamond watches ticking on my empty wrist. I guess money was the...
Yeah, so as you
That was what he got from the app? Oh.
You can see it sounds just like the vocal on Rubbers, but that
sounds exactly the same.
We're going to get there next. So after messing around with this model for maybe 30 minutes with this very vague lyric prompt, I started to notice that it very consistently spits out exact specific bars from Rubbers. Way too many, way too often for it to possibly be a coincidence. Very important context real quick. You might be wondering, is Rubbers feeding back?
Yeah, but did it produce this? Pulling cards and stacking chips
into this model and causing it to spit out these bars and sound like Rubbers? And the answer is no, I know it's not, because I replaced Phoenix with Eminem using the exact same prompt, and it still spits out all of these exact bars. So the lyric generation component of this model is completely separated from the artist tags. The artist tags do not influence the lyrics whatsoever.
Eminem.
I will show you proof of that.
Diamond chains hanging heavy now about a heavy.
Oh, my God.
Diamond chains hanging heavy now about a heavy diamond chain. I see your face in the champagne bubbles. Still seeing your face in the glass. Pockets thick with plastic. My pockets getting thicker. Plastic smiles for the camera lens. Stacking bills just to lose my friends. Plastic smiles on Sunset Boulevard.
Dude, this is weird. So wait, did he like make the song and then use it as a reference, or is it just straight up download it and post it?
Plastic smiles. You know, all right, Bob. It's time to wrap it up here. Rubber band snap.
Rubber band snapping while I just let the rubber band snap.
Some kind of money on a table. It says a lot.
But could it? Is it possible, though, that the AI, and I'm playing devil's advocate here, is it possible that the AI taken the lyrics from that song, though, and like put it in its database, so now it's using those lyrics as a reference point? Do you get what I'm saying?
Bands on the table, bank rolls on the table.
In the rain comes up often.
You stay stuck in the rain while I let me stand in the pouring rain.
Cannot sleep at night.
Top floor living, but I cannot sleep at night. But I can't sleep through the night.
Him and Perp are lying to your face about it. They fully.
I know he said that, but I wonder if he put in this guy first, if it ripped from his last song.
Generated this.
I'm not gonna lie though, it sounds exactly like when he did the first the first trial run. It sounds identical to the song. I mean, this just sounds so bad.
Makes me wonder if they're closely tied to this company somehow, or trying to cover their tracks ahead to Treblo. First, you add a lyric, tell it like.
Diamond watches ticking on my end.
I mean, that sounds exactly like the song that he released.
I saw you sinking ships. Swiping cards and stacking chips. I saw you sinking ships.
So if this is AI, which I guess I'm kind of convinced it is now that we've thought about it a little bit. I'm a little upset how earwormy that beginning bit is. I'm just a little upset. Like, it's not supposed to be catchy at all. It's supposed to be fucking terrible. And it is. It's bad. Like, it's a bad song through and through. But I can't sit here and pretend.
Swiping cards and stacking chips.
Swiping cards and stacking chips.
I saw you sinking ships.
I saw you sinking ships. If you had to be transformed into one inanimate object, but no one knew you were alive, what would you choose? And I'm what? Like, I keep everything except I'm just a sentient object. Like, I can feel, I can think. That wouldn't be a great life. Trying to think of something that gets destroyed quickly. You wouldn't want to live a life like that. Like, you just wouldn't. No, I don't think I'd want to be a car. You could last a long time. A toilet? Oh, I'm not going to read that, chat. I wish I could be slightly share. All right. All right.
Let me stand in the pouring rain.
Swiping cards and stacking chips. From a shitty app, imagine the music industry goes knee deep into it. So I actually think, I don't know if we'll ever get to a point where AI movies will be good. They're just, even in the improvements in AI, which obviously have gotten a lot better in recent years, like we probably aren't that far away from it being unrecognizable. But I think it'll just always lack. It'll always lack. It'll always lack that human feel. Like, I saw somebody made like a dark fantasy AI slop version of the Odyssey, and it looked like it actually, I'm not gonna lie, I could tell it was AI, but it looked okay. Like, it didn't look like shit, but you could also, you just felt it lacked anything. It lacked heart. It lacked soul. Music, I think they could get to a point where you feed it like your voice, and you just tell it to sing better. I could see that being a thing. The Mario Lopez video is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Swiping cards and stacking chips.
I saw you sinking ships.
I do not think AI came up with swiping cards and stacking chips. Some other lyrics in here like,
Through the night, can't sleep through the night, still seeing your face in the glass.
I mean, it sounds like a fucking Smith song. Imagine being a movie chair and you can just watch movies for eternity. Yeah, and then people sit their sweaty asses down on your face. Like, that's what you want. People to sit their sweaty, disgusting asses down on your face in the middle of the summer, and they're in a movie theater and you have a leather chair and their sweaty ass is on your face. And they just pour popcorn on you. You'll take it. All right, fair enough.
Why do you call when you're short on cash? Can't sleep through the night. I'm losing my mind tonight. Bankrolls on the table. Watching local cable. Hating that I'm able.
Okay, that I'm pretty convinced. Bankrolls on the table. Watching local cable. Yeah, the longer it goes on, it does sound way more AI generated. Or Sabrina Carpenter's personal movie theater chair. All right, guys. Of course, Sloppily is an AI enjoyer. I'm really not. Swiping cards and stacking chips. I will be heartbroken if it turns out Bardis is AI. I'm not entirely convinced. You made it weird at first. Dude, somebody said they'd be someone's dildo. So I look like if Robert Pattinson and Megan Fox had a kid. I've actually been told that a couple times. Don't think people understand, at least from a songwriting POV, AI isn't doing anything too different from the composers on label payrolls. They know chords, progressions, and rhythms to earworm. True or false? In the next 5 years, well, I guess technically, this is an AI song, number 62 on the Billboard Top 100. True or false? In the next 5 to 10 years, an AI song will go number 1. I'll say true only because I'm willing to bet something like that happens and nobody knows about it. Like it'll be a scandal. Who do we think is the first big artist that's going to get fucked using AI? If it hasn't happened already, and I might have missed a thing or two. What do you mean, Drake been going number 1 all the time? Drake's not AI, man. Lil Wayne. Well, who did it happen with? Breaking Russ. This synthetic country project hit number 1 on Billboard's country digital song sales chart with the viral track "Walk My Walk." What? Oh, true. Yeah, Kanye feels like the easy choice. But Kanye is not getting a number 1 song again. What's up, Oosh Moose?
I was born this way, been loud too long. You can hate my style, you can. I live my way, ain't this sweat, soul, and dues I paid. You can kick rocks if you don't like how I talk. I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk.
This song went number 1. Don't tell me this song went number 1. Walk My Walk, number 1. AI generated country song Walk My Walk is number 1 on country chart. Oh, who did this? Dude, this sounds like something we would have done as a joke. Oh, I'm actually fucking annoyed. Have you heard Phenomenal Black Woman? Yeah, I have, but that's like... Isn't that a meme song? I'm actually a little annoyed about this because I feel like we could have done this as a joke and got number one. I actually have said this. I feel like if we sat down and actually tried to make a country song that we could, over the course of like a year or so with practice and training, make one that is passable and it could sell. I stand by that. I fucking stand by it. Native man is coming to town. Exactly. We might look into that.
Ain't changing my tone, ain't changing my song. I was born this way, been loud too long.
You can hate my style, you can roll your eyes, but I ain't slowing down. I was born to rise, so kick them rocks. If you don't like how I talk, I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk. I'm gonna guess that's how it goes.
You can hate them rocks if you don't like how I talk. I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk.
Honestly, mine was way better.
Who's the man
Let the haters talk, let the rumors fly. I ain't got time to wonder why. The good Lord knows the man I am, and I'll die standing tall with a mic in my hand. So let me tell you something. This song could still be number one on the charts if I were in charge of it, because here's what I would maybe take out good stuff with the good Lord knows the man I am. I would change the last line, and I'll die standing tall with a mic in my hand, into some type of, hyper militaristic American propaganda line. And I don't know what it would be. Something about bombing somewhere. Like, I think you could mix that in. You can hate my style. You can roll your eyes. Wait, it's just repeating. Oh, wait. Been beat down, but I don't stay low. Got mud on my jeans. Somebody made this trolling, dude. Do we know who Breaking Rust is? Oh, shit. That's actually true. Born to Rise. AI is already warning us. I'm not gonna lie, I think someone made this as a joke. Been beat down, but I don't stay low. Got mud on my jeans, still ready to go. Every scar's a story that I survived. I've been through hell, but I'm still alive. Boom, psh, boom, psh. Boom. They say slow down, boy, don't go too fast. But I ain't never been one to live in the past. I keep moving forward, never looking back, with a worn out hat and a 6-string strap. And then they do like the boom, boom. Dude, honestly, we could make something like this. Seriously. It's just missing American military line. So, and you know what else it's also missing? I ain't bending over just to please the crowd. If I fall down, I'll fall down proud. Missing something about woke. I still think the OKC Thunder song is better. That's actually lost media now. I don't know where it is. The OKC Thunder song is lost media. It didn't make it into a video, did it? Man, I wish I could find it. It is lost media. It's definitely been deleted. Sad. All right. If you guys haven't watched the Slightly report from last night, I ranked my top 10 young cores in the NBA. Oh, man. I wish I could find that OKC Thunder song. It was so stupid. All right. Tonight, I'm going to be ranking the best old cores in the NBA. The best old cores. How about that? I haven't heard too many people talk about that, have you? No, you've not. All right, folks, thank you all for tuning in. All the OGs, you guys know, I love you very much. Could have spent your Tuesday afternoon anywhere in the world. You decided to spend it here. Thank you very much. I'll post a Slightly report later in the day. So make sure you guys gas that up whenever it drops. It goes a long way. And we'll be back tomorrow, same time. Actually, probably closer to 2 o'clock. What do you guys think I should do to cut off for old core? 35 and over? I was thinking 30 or over, or is that too young? It should be 35, isn't it? The peepaws. Ranking all the poo-poos and peepaws. Do the Sprite and banana challenge. I don't know what that is, and I'm actually not interested in finding out. All right, love you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. I will talk to you all later. All the OGs, you guys know you have already done this. You know, guys, love you very much. Could have spent your Tuesday afternoon anywhere. All decided to spend here. New subscribers, I promise you guys. When I regret donations, remember you guys never have to do that. It helps you out tremendously. It makes me feel so good. Love you all. Talk to you all later. Bye.